guys. Welcome. I'm going to do a little bit of an update on my Humpback dragon puffers, also known as King Kong puffers. I prefer the term dragons. I have put some grass shrimp, also known as ghost shrimp, in here, and that's got them. There's one going right across in front of the camera, so that's got both of the puffers a little bit jazzed up. That's Sterling back there, and underneath in the cave, you really can't make him out, is Karat, K-A-R-A-T. But yeah, let me pull back a little and try to zoom in so that they might come out a little more. Yeah, that's much better. So yeah, I was getting some shrimp and was careful to make sure they don't have the horsehair worm, a parasite that's easily spotted in ghost shrimp. You don't want to give those to your fish. But yeah, I picked up some of those for Dharma the Pahaka, and also gave some of the smallest ones to the large axolotls, and decided to try some in with the dragon puffers. So they are very intrigued by them. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a little butterfly fluttering down there in the mouth of the cave now, a pectoral fin. So yeah, I was hoping this might entice them to come out. They've been spending a little more time out in the open and not as far away from each other. And there goes Sterling. I'm finding they have incredible eyesight. Got a sponge filter that I knocked the hose off of, putting these in, but I'll get it corrected. A little bit about these guys. They're 100% freshwater. They hail from Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, those locales. They grow to be 7 to 8 inches. They're almost exclusively from the wild, as they're thought to be very difficult to breed in the captive environment. BTW Aquatics, Brian is a friend of mine that breeds puffers, and he has bred these guys. So for more puffer stuff, take a look at his channel. I'll link it in the description. What else do I know about these guys? Some of the literature says that they, under the right conditions, they can be kept together. And these guys were separated in a tank by a screen for several months, and then I moved them up to a bigger tank. This is not the tank they'll spend their life in, but I went from a 20 to 29, and then to this 40 breeder, which is a great footprint for them at this size. Probably Sterling back there is, I always envision a bill, a dollar bill. Hey, let's make it 1,000 instead. $1,000 bill. And yeah, she's right under 6 inches, maybe touching 6 inches. And then Karat is a little smaller, and I would say 5 inches, maybe 5 1/4. But those shrimp are having a good time. They're all over the place, and I think they're even seeing each other and chasing around and interacting in there. I'll probably put a half a dozen in there. I got 20, or may even be 10 in there, I don't know. But I am hoping that we get just a little bit more activity she saw her look up at me. Their primary diet has been jumbo bloodworms. There's one right underneath her. It's under her tail right there. Jumbo bloodworms and some jumbo krill, frozen, thawed. As far as tank size, I'll go back to that a second. They really need like a 55 is a good footprint for them. They're not so much that they need to swim a lot, because they don't. They might spend 90% of their time sitting on a rock or on the substrate, waiting for something to go by. They are predators, and ambush predators, I should say. And a lot of people keep them on bare bottom, but I don't like that. It creeps me out to see my reflection, so they may not like seeing their bellies all the time. So I use some fine gravel and or sand, and this is a real small gravel mix. And before these guys, I had rainbow fish in here until they moved on over to a longer tank. And there's just some wood, some opani and some spider wood in here, some dragonstone, a little bit of clay pot, and pieces of clay pot. And I know people will clutch the pearls and say they're going to get cut. No, they're not. They've been in here for maybe 4 or 5 months and they haven't got cut. So they do get spooked, and they can dart pretty fast like most puffers. What else? I think that's about it. Talked about the substrate. They seem to be okay with light. The research I did does not indicate that they prefer a dimmer light. They definitely enjoy plants. Ooh, on the puffer's back. Look at that. I think she's more interested in watching me to see if I'm going to give her a nice big chunk of jumbo bloodworms. But yeah, they do live in slow-moving waters, and I can see them sitting, easy to visualize them sitting on a rock or even on the bottom and just waiting to ambush something that comes by like that ghost shrimp just did. So I'll put their name and their scientific name. They're in the Tetradon species, of course, and I'll put that in the description, as well as BTW Aquatics channel link. So yeah, I wish they had shown a little more skin, as they say. And these guys do have skin. They don't have scales, which most puffers, in fact I think all puffers have skin. I may be wrong on that. The ones I keep have skin. Little shrimp. Alright guys, any questions or comments, please feel free to put those down in the comment section below the video, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Later.